Welcome back in. We're talking about how to make your lawn the envy of your neighbors this summer. Andrew Valk is here to tell us about taking care of your grass as the drought continues and that summer season arrives, which brings with it even more challenges like beetles as well. Is that right?
Yep, I know. We're right on the cusp of, I always do Japanese beetle control topics 2 times a year. It's like early summer and early fall. The reason is the beetles, they migrate from the turf grass, the underground tissue that we step on and mow on for 9 months, 10 months out of the year. Now, late May, early June, those beetles, the grubs, come up to the surface and they are actively feeding on the roots. So because of that, this milky spore product kind of shows that illustration. I don't know if the camera can see, but right up here, they're right on the soil surface, and that's the best time to apply it, this milky spore product or a grub control product in May.
Now, do they come all the way through the surface, or are they at that root level?
They're at the root level. They feed.
So you might not see them.
They don't see them. Then they basically lay some eggs, and the larvae kind of hatch out and come out in June or July.
Right.
A couple. But this is the best time to target those grubs before they lay their eggs and start multiplying. When you get to the beetles in the dog days of summer,
the stuff that
really tears it up. So now is a great timely thing to do whenever soil moisture is now prevalent. This week and right on the end of the season of May, like that's a great time to get that milky spore or a grub control product in your turf grass, because again, you will protect your turf grass, but also you will protect all ornamental plants that Japanese beetles
Right, so that goes a very long way. Now you brought this as well for the grass, is that right?
For the grass, okay. And then this is the strand of Bermuda grass, which this is obviously actively growing. So for Bermuda grass control, the key is to start early and then start consistently throughout the summer. You can do like a non-selective herbicide and kill it all the way off, but if you don't want to do that and want to do a selective herbicide, technically I brought some for referencing, but whether it's the over the top or the tricoprolyl ester, doing it early really stunts it back before you get something like this that really takes over your lawns or your landscape beds. And Bermuda grass is a dicot, so it's really difficult to kind of control that leaf
once
tissue.
it gets going like that, right? So you kind of want to, and this is the right time to do that as the summer kind of arrives and the heat goes up. Is that right?
Exactly. Make sure the foliage is dry. You can kind of see how it goes like this. It's a rhizome, so it goes on top of the soil surface, and as you can kind of see, these roots, they come out on every nodule there, so they really attach to your grass blades. You can break it and pull it off, but even if you were to break it off here, see if I can snap, you will just snap and it'll pull another aerial root down. So pulling it up isn't effective on Bermuda grass is my main point. The main thing is the spot spread. The roots are too horizontally laying prostrate on the soil. You can rip up, but there's more, unfortunately, underground that you can't see.
Absolutely. So you're going to make sure that you're getting out and using all these products ahead of time to make sure that your grass is as good as it can possibly be. Andrew, thank you so much for spending some time. That's going to do it for this week's Valk Talk. We'll be right back.